After Bitcoin falling down to 73K, we're currently holding 76K as support. Is this the strength we're looking for to continue the rally above 80K? Let's find out. Welcome back to Flex Candle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Right now it's about 4:15 p.m. Eastern time and the price of Bitcoin is currently at 76,333. We start off here with the 3-week chart. Yesterday we had a nice candle close with a big green engulfing candle. We got rejected off the 50 moving average, which was at 75,203, but if we take a look at the new candle so far, we're starting to get another green candle and looks like we want to break above the 50 moving average. Of course, we still have 20 days and 4 hours before this candle closes, but so far it's looking good. We also had the weekly candle close, and this was the third green candle in a row. This is a continuation pattern called the 3 white soldiers, and so far we're getting another green candle. Now what we want to do this week is get above this 21 moving average at 77,627. You see that the stochastics have gone up, but we're still not super toppy yet. We could get up here and we could drag here for a while like we've done in the past. Now the 50 moving average is currently at 96,234. At some point in this bear market, I'm thinking we're going to go and test that 50 moving average again, even if we get rejected. And this kind of looks like it could turn into an inverted head and shoulder, left shoulder head. If we make it to the 50 moving average, then we could reject and then make the right shoulder. All of a sudden we break out and this could make us get back up to the all-time highs. We don't know how long this is going to take to happen, or if it is going to happen, but I'm anticipating this just based on what's happening right now. But in order for that to happen, we would have to continue going up and get back to the 50 moving average. Let's see how it turns out. But right now, with this green candle, is looking good. Told you guys this is looking to me like a double bottom pattern. We already broke above the neckline, so all we have to do now is get above the 21 moving average and go towards this 100 moving average at 87,751. On the 6-day chart, we see that the stochastics still have room to continue going up, and again we got rejected off 21 moving average, but this new candle closes in 4 days and 4 hours. Our goal is to get above this 21 moving average. On the 4-day chart, we are getting a little toppy here, but we did reclaim the 21 moving average. Now we have to get to this 200 moving average that's at 84,988, and we could break above that, we could see higher prices. On the 2-day chart, stochastics also a little toppy here, but hopefully we could continue dragging. We could see the double bottom here even more clear, and we were able to make it above this 50 moving average. Now we're going to have some resistance on this 80 moving average at 79,877, and then the next resistance will be at 85,954 with this 100 moving average. The daily chart now, we got double topped here on the stochastics RSI, but I'm starting to see the beginning of maybe some slight curvature back up. Let's see what ends up happening. We ended up having tweezer tops here. We rolled over. If this candle could close green the way it is now in the next 3 hours and 45 minutes, this could be tweezer bottoms, and now we can make our way back to the 200 moving average. As you can see, we've been holding the 100 moving average here as support. That's at 74,177. The next clear path is the 200 moving average at 86,357. Once again, usually in the bear market, we do go back to test the 200 moving average on the daily, even if we end up rejecting. So I'm thinking that we will be going to this 200 moving average. 22-hour chart, we're already above the 200 moving average. We have a green engulfing candle. This is showing some strength, and we're about to reset here, which is showing that my theory of the daily stochastics curving back up could happen since the 22-hour chart is about to reset here. On the 12-hour chart, same thing. I'm starting to see a curvature. We're above the 200, above the 21. This is bullish. On the 8-hour chart, stochastics are reset. We're pointing up, and we regained the 21 moving average here. Now we have to be careful that this doesn't turn into some type of head and shoulder where this is the left shoulder, this is the head, and we reject here. So it's important that we get above this resistance. We have to get above 78,342 to negate this head and shoulder pattern. This could also be a head and shoulder pattern, left shoulder head. If we drop down to 71, come back up, never make it back above 75K, and then we can make a right shoulder. So we have to keep that in mind. Even though things are looking bullish, we always have to keep the bearish narrative in our head so we don't get surprised. Now on the 4-hour chart, stochastics are on the way up. The good thing is that we're getting above this 21 moving average. This looks like it has the legs to continue going up. Again, we have to get above this resistance, or this could end up being a head and shoulder pattern. Now I was telling you guys about this being some type of a falling wedge with the measure move taking us back to 78,270, and so far we got half of the measured move. So I'm going to consider this so far a winning trade. I would be taking profits here and possibly trying to re-enter if maybe we get back to the 21 moving average, get below. It's up to whoever's taking the trade, but this is what I would personally do. I always take profits. I never wait for the whole measured move because you never know if we're going to get there. But so far we are getting a breakout. We are above the 21 moving average. I will give this a little bit more time for us to get toppy. Possibly by the time we get topping, we roll over, we'll be back to the top of this measured move here. We head over to the 1 hour time frame. You can see that the stochastics are topping. We're trying to hump up one more time. We're above all the averages. We're starting to get some tweezer bottoms here. Let's see how this candle closes in the next 40 minutes. If it's green, could possibly continue going back up. Now we are a little bit far away from the 21 moving average. That's at 75,144. So we might just flag out here for a little bit and wait for this 21 moving average to catch up the price and then blast up from there. And on the 15-minute chart, the stochastics were on the way down, but look, we're starting to curve back up. We're above all the moving averages, and the 21 moving average is not too far away, and we're starting to flag out here a little bit. So if we could stay here going sideways, this might take a little while for us to break out. This will be possibly waiting for that 21 moving average on the 1 hour to catch up to price range before we break out. But this is showing me that we could possibly, and look, as I'm speaking about it, we already started breaking out. Look at that big green candle here. It shows that we could possibly make it up to about 77,460. So right now, guys, the price just went up to 76,546. Things are looking bullish. I do feel like we will be getting to at least 78K again, testing that resistance. If we could break above that, then I do see us going to 80K. We'll be having some resistance there. If we could break above 80K, the paths are open for 85, 87, and possibly even 90. Let's get above 80K and then we'll speak about it. All right, guys, so that's the breakdown. If this gave you clarity or a setup to watch, do me a favor, like, drop a comment, subscribe. And if you have a stock or crypto you want me to go over, drop it in the comment section. This is Flex Candle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Catch you on the next chart.